Now viewers, let's get this WF-3s cleaned up and restored and tested. 10 to 60 ampere, 400 hertz per kilowatt hour, 50 hertz, one phase, T40 volt. Got the magnifying glass in this one as well. It's interesting how they put that on there. At a certain angle, should be able to see it. A bit hard to get it lined up. At a certain angle, you can see the meshing of the worm drive. Interesting how they put that there. The first WF-3s I got in the last meter haul has a doesn't have a shiny load wheel and just has a hole cut out here without the magnifying glass. That's the 100 amp one I got. That's definitely a later model. This is a I reckon this will be a late 60s, early 70s. This one. Plastic dial pointers, not metal on this one. M, I think that means M for Melbourne area, I think, because the other there's a one with NE on it on a sticker on the other demand amp meter I've got. The seal's from 1985 in there. It's been recalibrated. Let's give it a test. Then the phantom loading setup had a bit of concern there. Paralleling, I think I paralleled them the first time and I got speed differences, but I think that's because I need a check meter with the same revs, so I might swap this out of my one of my other meters that has 400 revs per kilowatt hour with a known accuracy. That should work. And yeah, if the meter's rated for 60 amps, I've got to test. I crank this up to 60 amps. So putting them in series, I initially thought they had the total current split half between them. So if I put 100 amps to both meters and they're rated for 50 amps, I thought they were both getting 50 each, but upon more investigation, that's not the case. So yeah, got to be careful here. I don't want to bloody pop any of my meters, that's for sure. So let's swap this out for a meter with the same revs per kilowatt hour as my test meter. That way they should both run at the same speed. So that's the 60 amp, so I can't go over 60 amps on my phantom loading setup for this test. Differences here between this WF-3 and the last WF-3. This is a WF-3 I also got in the first meter haul. There are some differences you can see there. There's no provision for the magnifying glass, it's just a complete cutout. And the load wheel seems to be a brushed aluminium texture, where the rest of these ones I got, it's all shiny, like the email ones. And this one has a different hook on it. It's a smaller hook. So it's got a big hook. Interesting. And the back's different. Now look at the back of this one. Those are most of them they've got in this. I've got this type of back on them. So this one is definitely a later reproduction. You can see we decided to take shortcuts. So yeah, this is definitely at least I reckon mid to late 70s, possibly early 80s I reckon. Just got, yeah, you can see where they lightened them up a bit. Anyway, here's my test meter, same as per kilowatt hour. Got my old first meter I ever got in my collection, the corroded old email one, Mark II. So that's going to be my check meter. This one here hasn't been going in ages, so it's time to get in revving up its load wheel again. It's daily exercise or routine, whatever it is that Wayne Beerbox Lux says. Anyway, let's get testing this one. Time for a test. Got them both on the mark. Now I did a first test off camera, doing it in parallel as Wayne and other YouTubers suggested. Parallel. But for some reason I got 60 amps of that one. So, but I only got 20 on this one. So somewhere I'm getting losses, so I'll put them back in series, but I won't crank it up anywhere near to 60 amps. So if I put 60 amps through there, yeah, should be alright. It should be shared between them. If we go 30 amps, probably be safer if we crank the meter though. I'll crank this up to 30 amps, I think, just to be on the safe side. We'll turn the variac back down. So if I turn potential on, power on, turn up, don't know, I'm getting lost with somewhere for some reason. Now they're both going at the exact same speed. Okay, 30 amps. Yep, 31 amps there. 13 amps there. Let's go for 1/10 of a kilowatt hour, just for this test. I don't know who recalibrated this meter, but that shaft and that worm drive shaft and that load was going like that. Whole load was going backwards and forwards, so I don't know who the hell refurbished that one. They were pretty bloody rough with it. That thing's bent to hell. It seems to be going at the right speed now. Interesting how the parallel setup wasn't working. There must be something I'm not getting here. Yeah, because I was getting full 60 amps to that one, but only 20 on this one when I was doing it in parallel. But series, it seems to work better. Yeah, now they're pretty much neck and neck. Yep. 30 amps. 13 going through that wire there. So for total current, yeah. That should be, yeah, there you go. That's working a bit better. Yep, 30 amps. Yeah, this one is getting jumpy. See, the load was jumping. What the hell have I done to this meter? Those recalibrators. They've mistreated it. Poor old thing. But it's accurate. Yep. Neck and neck. What the hell's wrong with that load wheel? It's gone. Jump it up this way. Click, click. Yeah, clicking noise it's making. I don't know who recalibrated that, but they were pretty rough with it. Yeah, it's starting to lag a tiny bit. I don't know, I'll have to pull this one. Yeah, I think it needs help. I don't know who recalibrated that one, but they were rough with it, that's for sure. Yeah, here you go, click, click. Yeah, now it's got the 20, yeah, 200 watt hours almost, it's only got 100 watt hours on it. It needs help. Someone's, whoever recalibrated it wasn't very good at treating it nicely. 30 amps, 17 amps through that one, 12 through that one. I reckon it's more to do with my losses here. But that meter still needs help. Yeah. Don't know who recalibrated that one. I think I'm gonna have to pull this one apart and carefully fix this somehow. That label's gone click, click, click. Don't know, they mistreated it. Yeah, that's already bet it by 10 or 100 kilowatt hour, or 1/10 of a kilowatt hour. Yeah, I have to keep revising my wiring, I think. Feel as well. How about them parallel? I'm getting 60 amps to that and only 20 amps to that one, so that resistance obviously from the current coil does have an effect on it, on this side. The first 1/10 of a kilowatt hour, there's a pretty much bang on, but there's a cable's got a bit warm, some resistance build up, and this got faster. So yeah, I'm getting a bit mucked up in the wiring here, but it's pretty much accurate, except for the fact that whoever recalibrated this one didn't be very nice with it, unfortunately. So this one's restored for now. Yeah, the resistance and everything was a bit negligible there, so Yeah, I think this meter stood. What was that give it for the first 1/10 of a kilowatt hour though? It was bang on there for the first 1/10 of a kilowatt hour. Those the wires got a little bit warm. Was getting 30 amps, so that even here 30 amps, so yeah. As I said, I don't want to push these things too hard. I guess it's restored for now. I'll give it a cosmetic clean up and just put it in the needs help pile, I think, because that load wheel clicking and jumping to one side a bit got me worried. I don't know how you refurbish this one, but the Mustang took too much care, didn't care about the instrument. So whoever had this motor installed in the house probably would have got some pretty cheap and normal electricity bills, that's for sure, with a meter doing that. Over time it would have been a bit slow. So yeah, this needs to be this is going to need to be refurbished properly, I think, with care. We'll do a cosmetic cleanup on it for now, get that paint off, get it all nice and shiny. It can be a display piece for now until I can get around to fixing this one properly. Okay, viewers, well, which has all been cosmetically cleaned up. Just turn this light on here. Save the camera from using its light from draining the battery. Yeah. That's pretty good for now. I got most of the bloody paint off. It's a bit stubborn, this paint, for some reason. It cleaned up pretty good though. Yeah. This will be put aside for now until I can sort out the bloody load wheel problem. I don't know who refurbished it, but yeah, they were a bit rough, unfortunately. Anyway, that's this and E done for now. Thanks for watching.